Let's start today's practice in child's pose. Take 3 slow, deep breaths and feel the connection of your body with the mat beneath you. On the next inhale, come into Anahatasana. Option to grab the top of your mat, tuck the toes and straighten your knees. Release back to Anahatasana via the child's pose. Come into your first downward facing dog. Any movements that feel right for you here. Inhale, walk to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold forward, wrap your arms around your calves and rise up to stand. Palms to your heart center. Inhale, arms up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Higher plank. Hold. Low plank chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Release both elbows on your mat together or bring your palms to touch and find dolphin pose. Release yourself into a kneeling position. One more dolphin pose. Option to lift your right leg for one-legged dolphin. Back to dolphin. And your left leg this time. Release back to a seated position. Come into another dolphin pose. Inhale, lift your right leg up and come to an L-shaped forearm stand, Pincha Mayurasana. Release back to Dolphin. And swap legs, left leg up this time. Release, down on your mat. Find a forearm plank. And transition to a crocodile pose. Inhale, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Walk your hands to your feet, halfway lift. Take Padahastasana, palms underneath your soles. Release. Lower yourself down on your knees with your toes tucked. And find your Gomukhasana arms, catching your hands behind your back. Release and swap your arms. Release. Sit on your heels and prepare for another pincha pose. Come into a dolphin pose. Finding your Pincha Mayurasana. Straddle your legs and lower them down on the ground. Kneeling position. One more dolphin pose. Come into Pincha Mayurasana. Option to find a scorpion pose in Pincha Mayurasana. Option to straighten your legs and release on your knees. Coming back to Dolphin pose. Pincha Mayurasana. Option to bend your knees and find a hollow back in your Pincha Mayurasana. Option to straighten your legs in your hollow back. Release into a forearm wheel. Option to kick back into a kneeling position. Find your breath. Anahatasana, puppy pose. Option to catch the top of your mat or stay on your fingertips. Lower yourself down into a Sphinx position. And roll yourself to your back. Finding plow pose. Option to release your knees on the ground and catch your heels. Slowly release for your Savasana. Thank you so much and namaste.